morning, everyone. Wait. Okay, I think that's better. I think. I honestly, it's online school. Really, you're gonna see me in my crustiest form because why not? Like, really, it's Wednesday morning. It's 9:15, and I'm tired, and I'm just tired in general. Like, even my hair is not doing the things that need to be done, and yeah, we're just not having it. But we're just gonna make it work, because that's university, isn't it? Just need to get a degree and then we'll be up to scratch. You guys asked me so many questions. So this is gonna be quite a long video. I'm not even gonna cap. But thank you so much for the participation. I really appreciate it. You guys made sure that this isn't gonna be a boring video, so whatever, let me just get into it. Now, actually, I want my green tea. Don't think I'm some health guru or whatever now that I'm drinking green tea. I've been on a coffee hiatus. Hiatus? Is that the right word? I don't take English anymore, so. What varsity do I go to? I am at the University of Pretoria. That sounded so fancy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm at the University of Pretoria and I'm doing a BIS in multimedia. BIS standing for Bachelor of Information Science. How was my first day of uni? First day of uni, I actually filmed it, then I just didn't get to editing it. First day of uni was quite interesting. I still remember like watching some of my clips, like the professor didn't show up for my first lecture and we're all like quite confused. And oh snap, that was the same day. Well, I'm not gonna get into it, but that was the same day I told myself that I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna be, into it, whatever, which I'm not, please. Let's not get it twisted. Like, my commitment to exercise it's really bad. But nonetheless, I do enjoy exercise. That's why I told myself that I was gonna be productive. And then I went to the gym and I kind of dislocated one of my fingers doing some dumb thing. Not gonna get into it, but yeah, it was quite an interesting day. I won't lie. But yeah. Okay, how close is university to being like grownish? It's not. It's nothing like grownish, especially if you don't put in the effort to make it feel like grownish, if that makes sense. So like, I remember beginning of the year, I was making it feel like grownish for myself. It just depends on like how much you immerse yourself in like the social life and the culture here. Yeah. Beginning of the year, I proper like told myself like, I'm gonna find myself in the Hatfield culture and all of that. And also, since it was first semester for first year, it wasn't that hectic. It was hectic, but it wasn't like that hectic, at least at first. Like, you can proper have fun whenever you want to and make it feel like grownish. Well, not second semester though. There's no way. Have I made any new close friends? Of course I have. But was it easy to make friends in the 6 months that I've been here? It was easy. Yeah, I won't lie. It was easy. But that's mainly because I'm in a res. So then like during orientation week, we're like forced to make friends. Otherwise you're going to be like that one loner, of which never really happens because everyone just wants to be friends with someone at that point. So yeah, no, it was quite easy to make friends. I'm not gonna lie. Like, maybe like at first it's like awkward and stuff, but then when you in each other's spaces like all day, every day for a week straight, I mean, you automatically make close friends. Am I still friends with my high school friends? If I'm being honest, I'm only friends with like, I'm not gonna count them, they know who they are, but like, I feel like, yeah, quickly I realized like a lot of friendships were like one of those, we go to school together every day, let's be friends. Like, it's not like a lifetime close friend, if that makes sense. So, am I still friends? Barely. And how have they turned out considering that we're in different universities? If I'm being completely honest, the close friends that I have that are across the country at the moment are like, I'm boost close with them compared to some of the people that actually live here. Distance doesn't make that much of a difference, but it really depends. Like, if distance really does make a difference in your friendship or whatever it is, then clearly it was never meant to be a close friendship. You get my vibe. Yeah, so sometimes, well, I say sometimes like I've been there more than once, but like the one time I even went to visit one of my friends in Stellenbosch and Cape Town, for vibes. So yeah, really, it all just depends on how close you are with that person or how genuine your friendship feels after high school. Is my uni social life? At the moment, it's quite good-ish. No, actually, I think it's good. It's also because, like, recently, I've been, like, trying to have fun on Twitter and whatever. And a lot of mutuals are, like, here in the area. But then, I mean, does that count as social life if it's online? No, but even in person, like, I know quite a few people here. Like, here in Hatfield, the way it's like so small, but it like at the same time it's not that small, if that makes sense. Like, I cannot take a walk without greeting at least one person that I bump into. So I think it's quite good at the moment. If you were to get into a relationship right now, if I'm not in one already, do you think you could handle everything? If I'm being honest, I think I would. Because it's like, I feel like it depends though. Because when you're in a relationship, specifically like in the same student area as you, then you're tempted to see each other like almost every day. Which then, well, in first semester for me, it was like a bit fine because it was like not hectic at all. But now it's like I would not be able to handle that. But if I was to get into a relationship with someone who definitely doesn't live in the area, so it'd be one of those like, I'll see you on the weekend or I'll see you in 2 weeks or whatever, then I would be able to handle it for sure. What does it take to get into university? Okay, just study, guys. Like, I'm not even capping with you. Like, please do your best in high school. Like, don't think like, oh no, I have a submission tomorrow, damn, there's so much work to do, I'm not gonna put in that much effort, whatever. Put in effort in everything you do, please, I beg. It will do you wonders. For most traditional universities, I'm gonna say most and not all in case I'm wrong, but like if you get a really high mark in matric, like your final mark, then they even like give you like a merit scholarship. So then like they even take off some of the funds where the university can pay for you like a little bit or whatever. And the higher marks you have, the more school fees get deducted from like your account and whatever. Hey everyone, me editing here. I felt like I really needed to say this because I don't know why I didn't say it back then. So besides the whole merit scholarship thingy, there's obviously also like bursaries out there, and there's NSFAS out there to help as well. And obviously, the higher your marks, the higher your probability of being chosen or accepted. Does that make sense? But besides the whole trying to have good marks and all of that, the goal is like, if you say, oh, I want to get into university, like, then the goal is to get into university. It doesn't need to necessarily be to get into your desired course like immediately. Like, you can always take a course that's like similar to what you want, and then like switch to that course in like a second year or like in the third year or whatever. Like, for example, a lot of people who want to take medicine but then they didn't get into medicine with their matric and grade 11 marks, they take like biological sciences, and then they take modules that will make them eligible to get into medicine for like second semester or like for second year or even third year. So it's not the end of the world if your marks aren't your best. Does that make sense? Oh, and besides like all of that, there's also like ways that you can actually improve your matric marks like after matric if they weren't that good for the course that you want and all of that. But at the end of the day, just apply early. It will do you wonders. It doesn't necessarily guarantee you a place, but please apply early. And apply everywhere. Thank you very much. Which is quite a bonus. I'm not even gonna cap. It was my tattoo experience, and do my parents know about it? So I have a tattoo here. I feel like I didn't need to raise it that high, but I don't know. How was my tattoo experience? I'm gonna give it, in terms of pain, I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 10-ish. I'm not gonna say my pain tolerance is bad, but then like in the beginning it was like, like this thing is cutting through your skin kind of vibes. But then eventually it gets so numb while they're busy doing it or whatever. All the pressure applied in that area, so then you can't really feel anything towards the end, or at least halfway. And do my parents know about it? Yes, they do. At first I was quite scared to tell them, or I did sort of tell my mom, because it was like the topic of conversation, and then I was like, oh yeah, by the way, obviously she freaked out as a black parent would, but now she got used to it. And the rest of my family, or at least like the elders of my family, like aunts, my dad, my uncle, I just let them find out by themselves. So I like wearing short sleeves or no sleeves or whatever. Like, I don't care anymore. You get my vibe? Are there a lot of thrift stores in my area? No, not at all. In fact, there's only one thrift store / piercing place / tattoo shop at the Square 2.0. It's like a little, how do you call it? It's like a little like area-ish to like gather with your friends or whatever. Yeah, there's only one thrift store here. Usually people just thrift in Joburg, like Melville, Bram vibe. So back to what I'm studying. Let me just repeat it for the video's sake. Doing a BIS multimedia name. So the question is, what modules do I take? Let me see if I can actually like name all of them. There's 9 in total for this semester. Last semester it was 7. This semester's 9. I'm gonna try go in alphabetical order. I'm trying to remember it in the order that it comes up on ClickUp, which I'll probably insert like a screenshot or something in the video. Okay, so AIM, all, COS 110. Oh wait, snap. I should probably just mention the names and not the code numbers. Oh my days. Let me try again. Third time's a charm, isn't it? So we have academic information management, which is a dumb module. in my opinion. Everyone has to do it, by the way, not just my faculty or whatever. And then we have academic literacy. I forgot what the last L stands for, but yeah. Also kind of a dumb module, but you know what, we move. That one's only for my faculty. And then program design, or COS 110, which is literally I'll get into that one a bit later. And then we have operating systems. There is multimedia, like there's a module called multimedia. Information science, there's 2 modules on information science. Art or visual art. What is it? Character design, I think. I'm not too sure on what the actual name of the subject is, but yeah. And then there's linear algebra. Then yo guys, green tea is so nice. Green tea with mint leaves. That's the specific green tea that you should buy. Where am I? Oh, what's my favorite / worst module? So my favorite module, at least at the moment, it's either visual arts or multimedia at this point. No, actually it is definitely multimedia. Yeah, no, that module has my heart shame. We learn stuff like Adobe apps like Illustrator and Photoshop, and what's the other 2 that we're gonna learn like Adobe Animate and web design, and like how to incorporate like all those moving objects and like pictures and designs like on websites. And it's such a nice module, if I'm being completely honest. And then I didn't say it's my best module. My best module is actually this one called information science, which is like mainly just theory to do with, not to do with computers per se, but more to do with like the interaction between like humans and technology as a whole. You get my vibe. But then again, we're online school, so the tests and exams and stuff, the questions they ask, you can just find them in the notes, like word for word. Oh, okay, I'm gonna take our word for word before like some lecturer finds this and then changes up. So, but yeah, that's my best module at the moment. My worst module is program design, and specifically in that module we learn about C++. Well, essentially it's just C++, the module itself. And oh my days, no, that module will show you flames. That module will rock your world. Like honestly, like if that module wasn't in the picture, I would be chilled, like here saying like, yeah, no, you know, I can live my best life, do some schoolwork when I need to, whatever vibes, and you know, I'll go to next semester all good, old vibes, you know, with like A's and B's vibes. That module makes me question if this is the right degree for me. It is so challenging, and I would assume like maybe because like I don't have an IT background. Like in fact, this is the first year that I'm doing anything related to IT. But then again, my school didn't really offer IT as a subject, and no one come for me because CAT, well, at least for my grade, no one really chose it, so they just like canceled that subject in school or in high school. And also CAT compared to IT as a subject, 2 different levels. CAT is like IT light, gathering from people who actually did IT and what they learned. So it's so freaking challenging. I didn't even finish my sentence. Yes, I thought maybe I would be struggling at it because I don't have an IT background, but like most IT kids, well, at least most kids like in my degree and the ones taking that subject, like we're all in the same boat. Maybe not in exactly the same boat, but sort of this, like everyone is complaining as to how challenging and difficult it is. So when I come up like this out of nowhere, yeah, part 2 next week, you know the vibes. Because the video was boost long. So, but anyway, thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. And also, again, thank you so much for your support. It means everything to me. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, or you had a great day. You know the vibes. Okay, peace out.